So, someone planned your humiliation. Instead, they faced their own public embarrassment. Let's get into it and see what messages we have from the Spirit. Yes. All signs, general, collective, pick what resonates so you don't miss on anything. I was getting an energy of somebody attempting to shame you for whatever reasons. I'm getting the energy that you are someone who is more than an amazing person, upstanding citizen, and heal that energy that want to come for you and shame you, attempting to reach for your crown. In the process, they ended up cracking their own image. That what you do for living on it? They end up exposing their true character and illuminating just how beautiful your character is. High Priest, the light, the divine light, illumination, the brightest of the brightest beings, the seer, the famous, the loved from the seen and the unseen. Yes, you're loved by the unseen. They're trying to check you. In the process, they got checked publicly. Not just publicly, spiritually as well. This is someone has been stripped spiritually of any rank that they call themselves having. And your protection heightened. Your rank heightened. Yes, you have, you have Pisces aspect, Gemini aspect speaking on you that have no business speaking on you, not realizing the consequences of who protects you, who stands for you, who stands with you, and most importantly, who stand behind you, above you. It's giving an energy of someone who relies on public opinion, But misregulate position, a page energy. A page energy came after your crown. Yes. And what that page energy expecting you to stoop to their level. And got their feeling their body. Whatever someone tried to sneak and do behind the scene to you, they were so out and made public example out of it. This could be somebody in your family, you also, or work, or so-called friend, all of them at the top of each other. Frenemy. This could be somebody that you don't even fuck with. But the all-seeing eye can see what these people are on about from a mile away. Yes. This is energy not even have a chance to touch you or to get close to you. These are people who are moving with emotion. You moving with strategy. These are people who are toddlers. Still toddlers in life. This is someone who lacks basic communication skill. Respond for results, not rebuttal. This is somebody you had to cut off. It's easy cut off. This is a no question cut off. This is somebody who should have been there day coming. This is somebody who won't get another opportunity on me and won't even have the confidence to show their face like they ever after dealing with you and your spiritual crew, your backup. You know when they say you need to stay in the child place, جنة الأطفال منازلهم. Yes, this is exactly what it is. جنة الأطفال منازلهم. You're a high priest. You read. You're a healer. You know, you're somebody it's hard to fuck with. You know, these are people who, if they didn't know any better now, they wishing that they hadn't come up against you to be taught a lesson to know better. Because this one, not only it hurt, it stinks. And this is something that you are ascending through. It's something gonna stink on them, follow them, and live with them. Yes, they wanted a 15 minute of fame. They had it for life. This person, an example, and everybody who needs an example of when it comes to knowing how to respect and or mind your business when it comes to the chosen one. Mind your business. This is an example of what never to be and what never to do. Mind your business. When it comes to the chosen ones, mind your business. You better walk away. The message, the spiritual crew is saying, you get whatever beef you have, put it aside and walk away. You know? Try to shame who? You're gonna be stepped on, stepped over, and you are gonna expose how dirty that you really are, how low you really are, how hurt. These are people are coming from a hurt place. Hurt people, right? That's what they say. You know? That wish these people didn't take one time a day to heal. You know? No. You can't do this. If you're hurt, you go around hurting others. You don't do this. You know? You know? روحوا عالجوا هالشي بمحل تاني بغير طريقة. You know? ما فيكونش تمشوا تكبوا أمراضكم على الناس. حياتنا people did us the worst. When did you see us tarnishing anybody's image or coming after anybody's crown or money or energy or destiny or path or even bother to speak about anywho unless the ones who are fucking with us, and we ain't naming them because we already masters. These are students that are coming against you. You're a sensei master. These are prospects that are coming up against you. You know? Just maybe you look young, or you make a joke around. You may be easygoing, but that doesn't change your position. That doesn't change your anointing. To play how you look and how you sound doesn't change your position. You take your seat, and that will make you a master. Because you are not one-dimensional. You're a multi-dimensional being. And somebody didn't realize that. Mistaking that for some type of weakness. Not knowing that this is a part of the progress, the process. They expected you to shrink. For what? For who? What for? What for? No, we're gonna maintain the composer. We're gonna maintain our posture. They thought they had you figured out. This is planning a demise against you, planning a humiliation, attempting to shame you, attempting to expose you. Expose you for what? For what? You know, and they exposed how lizards that they are, how cunning that they are. What's the supposed to do? You know, wanna reach for your crown. You're a clown. You know, you fucked around, how can you cracked out? You know? How can you stoop to this level? You see how high you are? If you're not paying attention, you will fall off. If you don't pay attention how much high you are, you will fall off. You didn't practice day in and day out just to get there and fall. This is somebody who reigns in public, who is sure of themselves, you know, who is of a mastery, you know. There's something that has been passed down to you. Even that horse that you are riding, homie, realize the direction that should go. You don't even need to tame the horse to tell him what direction, you know, the level of mastery of yours. Even the chariot that you are riding knows what direction to go, and the importance of where you're supposed to go, and making sure that you get there and to takes you there. You know? Everybody have a wand, but not everybody's wand can wand. You gotta fix up your childhood wanding before you wand on people, because what you dish out, you know, make sure you can get it back. You know, you dish out that wound on a person that is a beast because he healed or she healed, you know, and it comes back to you, that same filthy vibration, you know. بيصفي the Harry Potter stick تاعيدكم بتصفي هيك, you know, wounding. It's not wounding. The wound is not wounding because you never fixed your childhood wounding. The difference between the mentally gifted and the ignorant getting splifted is that the ignorant getting splifted when I come back like an Egyptian god. Yes, I snapped you like I'm putting the finger on me, leaving the features left out of. Is it a peace or a grief? While you grit in the teeth, Arabs and Middle East trying to feast the beast. Slow motion parallel in the city, don't fall, victimize the real. You cannot victimize me. I'm a victory. The chickens who you steal, a plus disgusting view in the lost jewels, like ash or what to dust to real. Now the clothes is on your chest and you can't fucking breathe.